Welcome back to Coming This Summer. Just Jay Martin today. No Ryan Sharp. He got to do Fallout. I got to do Tarot. This review is probably going to be one of our shorter, more concise reviews because honestly, this was a PG-13 horror movie like every other PG-13 horror movie you've seen in probably the last 2 decades. The standard group of friends discover something or hear a story about something that they shouldn't do or stay away from, but yet they're all compelled to do it anyway. And then, of course, the thing that they were warned about comes true and starts picking them off one by one. It is textbook PG-13 horror. And it's a horror comedy. And as we've talked about in our most recent movie, Abigail, there always seems to be a problem in tone when someone tries to do horror comedy. This movie is very similar to the Thanksgiving movie that came out around Thanksgiving last year, where most of the movie is not great. The kills are, for PG-13, kind of cool and over the top. But I'm trying to stay spoiler free here. But if you've seen pretty much any of the last 4 or 5 PG-13 movies that have come out in the last couple of years, you've seen this movie. They just reskinned another one. It's gotten pretty bad. Studios have definitely figured out that if they can keep the budget under $10 million and keep it a PG-13 rating, they will always make money on these horror movies. This one is no different. $8 million budget. Definitely feels like it. This movie definitely doesn't have much star power, although it does have Jacob Batalon, or Ned from the Spider-Man movies. But somehow, and I've noticed this as another trend, and I get it's supposed to be horror comedy, but it feels like every single person, when they walk on the set of these kind of movies, completely lose their ability to act, like 100%. It's jarring. It was the same kind of problem in Abigail. Half the people just felt like they had never been in a movie before. And I know that's not the case, but man, I can't believe I'm still saying this, but the best horror comedy that I've seen now in years is probably still Slaughterhouse. That movie is so dumb and over the top, but it knows it's dumb and over the top. Some of these movies, they just don't, again, it's a tone thing. Even the most super horror fans, I can't imagine will find much redeeming here. I'm going to give this thing probably one of the lower scores I've given. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. I would absolutely not recommend this movie in any way, shape, or form. It's just not a good movie. Abigail's 100 times better than this movie. If you want to go watch a recent horror movie, watch that. I know we didn't give it the greatest review, and Ryan really didn't like it. But what it was trying to do is better than what this did. Normally, we try to make light of some of these movies and really be funny and kind of poke at them. But man, there's nothing here other than to say, don't waste your time. Honestly, seriously, I think I may, even on the hating side, enjoyed Madam Web better than this one. If that doesn't sum it up, I don't know how else I can. More recent reviews, check out Abigail, The Fall Guy, our new review for the Fallout series, and our early review for Garfield. We've already seen it. Spoilers. Not great. Not great. So check those reviews out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, and if you would rather listen than watch, check out CTS anywhere you get your podcasts.
The Amazon Prime television series, which is a sentence that I didn't think I'd ever be saying. Now, to start off, I think this was originally supposed to be a game that got scrapped, that got turned into a series because it made more sense to focus on multiple characters than a custom character that a player is creating. Now, that being said, I'm